who is stingy.
Mm-hmm.
Do not desire his delicacies.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Is don't, just because they have something better, you may have a piece of bread, they may have bread with, or sweet bread, so it's sweeter. Bread is bread. And it fills you up. Who cares that one's sweeter? It fills you up. It gives you what you need. Don't, oh, dang, I don't like mine. Mine is horrible. Theirs is so much better. No, it's not. Sprinkle a little sugar on it. You'll have sweet bread. But you know what I mean. Don't desire something that somebody else has. You don't know what it's filled with.
I don't know this woman, really. I don't know. Okay. For he is like one who is inwardly calculating. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. I think that sums up the whole thing.
What I said, yeah.
I think so. You will vomit up the morsels, sugar, that you have eaten, and waste your pleasant words. In other words, a knife for shit. Oh, probably shouldn't have said that in the Bible study.
But yeah, the morsels he's giving you mean nothing. You'll vomit them up.
Right.
The sweet words you waste on him mean nothing, because he doesn't care.
Right. So you see what I inadvertently did there. I apologize for the word, but the meaning, no, I do not apologize, because if you take away the prettiness of these, it gets pretty raw.
Yeah.
It gets pretty raw. And a lot of times we think, well, if we just use the decent words, we're doing right. Yes and no. Bad words exist for a reason. And the reason is, in God's scheme of things, is very simple. If you take away the clothing, you get to the reality. As I once said, your words are the clothing for the nakedness of your voice. So often the voice conveys what the words try to cover up. Listen to a person's voice as much as you do their words.
And also the words are too trashy and should not be spoken.
Fair enough. But the voice cannot be covered up. The clothing, the words are the clothing. And we pick them for the audience. Okay? So, in the church, you would never say what I said. Okay? But how many times have people been in the church and they say blank point about something? So, all words exist for a reason. Societies at various times, and if you're old enough, you can go through your own history, words we don't even use anymore, words we do use, but the meaning changes. These things change. But the voice conveys to someone, it's almost like the subconscious in a way. You may want to hide something, but if the other person's really discerning, it tells you something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I choose to use real words and not the bad ones.
Right. But the words are secondary to what is being conveyed subconsciously through those words. The words are the clothing.
Yeah, but I'll tell you how I feel without a curse word in it.
Okay. Where are we now? Which one?
9.
9? Okay. You sure?
No, because we just did 9, so we're on 10.
I don't. No, look.
Speaking out of the ears of a
No.
fool
Let me go back.
is 9.
Let me go back. I want to go back for a second. For he is like one who is inwardly calculating. All right, eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. You will vomit up the morsels that you have eaten and waste your pleasant words. All right. 9. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the good sense of your words. What is meant there is very simple. Words have an independent life. So the person may have one intention, but you take the words too, but just remember their clothing. They're not the real intention.
Well, and a person who doesn't want to do what you want to do
Right.
is not going to listen to anything you say anyways.
Right.
They're going to dismiss you. And so when they start dismissing you or ignoring you, that's when you go quiet, and that's when you decide to do what you want to do your way. And if they don't agree with it, even though it comes into first circle that your way was the right way,
Right.
then let them disagree.
Right.
As long as it's getting done properly, and it's not hurting anybody, there's no reason to fight over how it gets done or verbally abuse each other on
Right.
how it gets done.
Right. By the way, something I remember a friend of mine told me many years ago. And this actually made me very angry, but it has proven to be true. Take your Bible. I don't care if it's Catholic Bible, Christian, Protestant Bible, whatever Bible, as long as it's a real Bible. And know something. And this, to me, is a scandal, but it's been confirmed. God doesn't always use the words that we are using in our Bible. It has been cleaned up.
Correct.
Now, I'm not saying this because I want to be defended over and over. I'm just saying God has used words that are not exactly, what you would use today in his anger, in his wrath, in his whatever. And we have taken it upon ourselves, to everyone knows, or most people know, about the Jehovah's Witness, how they basically put in a word in John, where John says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. They put in the word a God. Now, that's, as any, I think, decent person would say, to be very honest, is scandalous. You're scandalous. That's not right. I'm sorry, it's not. Be a Jehovah's Witness if you want, but don't tell me John says one thing when that word is, under any translation, is not there. Same token. If you come across something and do investigation and you realize, God used a lot stronger word, ask yourself, why did the people that translated, why did they take it upon themselves to, teach God?
Or to hide something.
Or to hide something.
Or to manipulate us.
Right.
Which a lot of people think the church does, is manipulate.
Right.
But if you know the Bible, if you understand God and you accept Him, then you can go to the church and you can listen and you can read between the cracks and you can know exactly, that was man created to control us versus God overseeing everything and being angry with us 24/7 and wanting to destroy us. Because that's not what God does.
No. Now look at it this way. If you're really mad, okay, and internally you're speaking, a certain way, God knows.
God knows.
God already knows. So what are you going to do?
This is true.
God knows.
Because even if you don't say it out loud, you're saying it in your head.
Right, God
and
knows.
It's between you and God. And that's pretty much where a lot of it can stay. It's between you and God. Because now your relationship with God is more connected than it is with this person. So in order for you to have peace and reflect, even though you've never said it out loud, you need to say it within you. God, I am sorry for thinking these horrible thoughts about this individual.
Right.
Please forgive me and please help me through the next time this person gets on my case, and help me to just not think of anything and just let this person talk, because what they're saying to you doesn't reflect you. It reflects the mood they're in. And if they're unhappy, if they're angry, if they're upset, if someone's ticked them off,
Right.
that they put on you because they need to throw that anger away. And you need to sit there calmly and relax and peaceful and not let it attack you.
Right.
Or enter you, and you just become one and peaceful and just say, okay, breathe through it. Usually I'm just telling myself, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. So I'm not listening to the insults. I'm listening to me going inward, and then that person, did you hear me? Got it. Yes. Thank you. Simple little one words to this person.
Oh.
And it tends to upset them more, but that's not my problem because I'm not angry.
Okay. Where are we now?
I think we're on 10.
Do not move an ancient landmark or enter the field of the fatherless.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For the, I don't know what you mean by that, but that's okay.
Well, because.
For the Redeemer is strong, he will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction and your ear to words of knowledge.
That's all that I just said. Falls right there.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod,